Copenhagen, Denmark. Steeped in 1,000 years of royal history, famously one of the happiest cities to live in. 55% of the population cycle to work all year round, and it is the greenest city in the world, mainly powered by wind and solar energy. But I'm here to see what food and drink fuels this unique place and what spots make these people the happiest in the world. We've landed in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Hello.
And we are going to go to the hotel, put our bags in, and we're going to go get a kebab, tradition, and then find some Carlsberg. Welcome to our Copenhagen city guide. We got the metro from the airport into town, which was £7 for both of us. A taxi was 60 quid. It's a lot easier to navigate than the tube. Just seen a pub called the Scottish Pub, which has caught my eye. We could hear this place bouncing from the metro station and had both developed a bit of a thirst from all the travelling. There was live music and people dancing, and I had to try the local drop, Tuborg Classic. That's alright. We've developed a bit of a ritual of getting a kebab for our first meal in a new city. Copenhagen has a lot in that regard, but a mate recommended Kebabistan. The fire-cooked lamb had a nice char and was dripping with juice. The smell was intoxicating. We got it with all the salad. The meat was stunning. Hundreds of thin layers of marinated lamb shoulder piled on top of each other like bricks in the most beautiful tower I've ever seen. I hate that most of our kebab meat in the UK is a sweaty grey cocktail of animal intestines cooked in front of a radiator. We as a country need to do better. Kebabistan was
Good meat.
Kebabistan was exactly
Very good meat.
It was really nice. Could have done with a bit more spice, I would say.
You said spicy. It wasn't
I said,
spicy.
can you make it spicy? And he didn't really make it spicy at all. If you're pissed up and you want a big fat fucking scran, Kebabistan, it'll sort you out. We are now off to the hotel, probably via a bar, one drink, would you say? 10:30 at night, a little bit of a nightcap. I'm a very simple man. If I see somewhere called Spunk Bar, we have to go in. We loved it in here and came back pretty much every day we were there. It was cheap, the music was great, and the bar staff was super friendly. And we did stay for a little bit more than just the nightcap. We are in the hotel room. It is now 11:15. This is an early night. We are going to get up early tomorrow, eat some nice food hopefully. I'll try the Carlsberg tomorrow as well. We'll see. Who am I to judge the Danes for their greatest ever export? I don't have the authority, I don't have the jurisdiction. Take care. Have a good night. Sarah's getting ready, getting herself all dolled up, making herself look nice, pampering herself for a day in Copenhagen. And I am sat waiting with a tin of Tuborg Classic, which is a traditional Pilsner. It's all right. And we've got a load of stuff we're going to do today. We're going to go sightseeing for a little bit, not too long. Then we're going to go Sliders for lunch, which is a restaurant that serves sliders, like mini burgers with shit on it. And then we are going to watch United v Leeds at 3 p.m. and then fuck knows after that, because I'm going to drink about 8 pints and it'll be a miracle if I film anything. We stayed at Wide Hotel, right next to City Hall Square, which has one of the main metro stations. The location was perfect for everything we wanted to do, and it was £130 a night without breakfast. The place was really nice and exactly what we needed for this trip. We felt really comfortable there, and there was a banging cocktail bar in the lobby. Right, what's going on now?
I'm getting Shaquila, and you've got Mikey.
You got names? Look at that.
It's my bits.
There we go. Right, next stop, Sliders. We cycled along a beautiful path called the Lakes and ended up at Sliders. The menu looked excellent and we made the bold decision to order pretty much everything on there. We sat down at the window overlooking the lakes and grabbed a pint while we waited for him to cook it all up for us. Oh man, it's good. So cute. It feels like I'm eating like a... feels like I'm a fucking giant. braised beef in a red wine sauce with pickled onions and bacon. That is genuinely excellent stuff. Right, we're going to try a chip now. I'm going to dip it in. I've got chili mayo. They're good chips. Fat, fluffy, crispy. Chili mayo is hot. Let's see what's behind door number 5. The crispy kimchi chicken. Okay, here we go. That is absolutely amazing. That's like supercharger sauce from KFC, but it's like it's on crack. This is the ugly duckling. Braised duck and chicken with hoisin sauce and some peanuts and spring onions. And I've got a good feeling about this one, you know. Oh my god, it's so sweet. And taste-wise, this is definitely the most interesting one so far. It's got a lot going on, but every single part of it works. What's behind door number 7, my love?
Jalapeno cream.
Jalapeno cream. A beef patty with some jalapeno sauce and also some strawberries and other stuff. So I'm guessing it's going to be spicy and sweet, which is my favourite combo. That is sensational. I don't know who they think they are putting that strawberry in with the jalapeno, but that works. That works. I could eat that all day. That's my favourite one so far. The vibes in here are great. You're overlooking the river. There's a lot to love about sliders. I'll tell you that much for free. A lot to love. And I love it. Okay, so this is the one that was recommended to me by the girl who worked here. This is one that all the Danes love. It's got like a remoulade. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right. Oh, that strawberry one's got a kick, hasn't it? So let's have a go. It's mustardy, but it's not in that like harsh, like hurts the roof of your mouth sort of thing. And the onion's just so soft. I love it here. I could order so many more of these. About 49 quid for all this, and it's exceptional. United are playing Leeds in about half an hour, so we're gonna get some bikes again, and we're gonna cycle across the river and go to a United pub called the Happy Pig. Let's go.
The Happy Pig was like a home away from home for me. Being a United season ticket holder, it was great sitting down and chatting to all the Danish fans about their experiences with the club. We had about 4 pints and watched the game.
United 2, Leeds 0, wonderful. Where are we going now, my love?
Floss bar.
Floss bar. Here we come.
Floss Bar was located in a really cool area. They were only just opening, so we were the first ones in there, but later in the trip we came back at night and it was heaving. Sarah loved it because you can smoke inside, so if you don't mind that, then it's a must visit for some great vibes.
I feel like all the pints here are a bit flat. They don't look great. Aesthetically, quite poor, but taste-wise, it's fine. Now we're going to go to head for some Iranian food at Kuku. That is 2 miles away, and we're going to get a bike again. We're cyclists now. 2 miles, 13 minutes on the bike.
Oh, there's some here.
Next up, Kuku.
So what you're gonna get is the gourmet sabzi, which is the national dish of Iran, and that's the dish that we won with in the best street food in Denmark. And then we went through to Munich to compete for European Street Food Awards, and we won the Spice Award in that competition. The next dish is my own personal favorite. It's called Reme Bademjun. I call this chef's favorite. And the third dish you're gonna get is Ash Rishte. It's a noodle dish.
Sean layers fluffy rice, then saffron rice before adding the super soft and tender beef. My mouth was watering just looking at it.
So this is the herbs, spice mix, turmeric. That is the thank you very much. And this is the Reme Bademjun, my favorite. This is the tomato-based stew with saffron and turmeric too. I'm gonna put it on top. And these are yellow split peas, creamy eggplants, This is something called Salad Shirazi, which is a Shirazi salad. Shiraz is a city in Iran. Same city where you have the grape for the red wine, Shiraz.
I'd never seen Iranian food before, but the smell was ludicrously good. A bit of Kuku special sauce and it was good to go. Next up was his phenomenal noodle dish.
And it'll be topped with 4 different toppings. Liquid whey, which is like triple umami, is like a mixture of taste, mixture of cheese, yogurt and cream. Garlic confit on top here. Fried onions with turmeric. Mint oil. There you go. With this dish you have to give it a good mix, give it a good stir before you eat it, because you want the 4 toppings to get mixed in the dish.
That's amazing.
What you eat in here is a whole bunch of spinach, leek, parsley, coriander, mint, dill, red kidney beans. These different herbs and vegetables you're eating without it being boring, like this, you know, steamed broccoli. It tastes good, but it's not like wow. So what's gonna be the next one? This is the chef's favorite.
You smashed this.
Thank you very much.
You're fucking good at this.
Thank you very much. This year, 2023, at the Danish Street Food Awards, the dish that I'm gonna try to win it with, try to win the Danish Street Food Awards with, that's gonna be the Reme Bademjun. Last year it was the Gourmet Sabzi. This year is gonna be the Reme Bademjun, my own favorite.
So this is the Iranian national dish?
It's a national dish, and it's more or less become the national dish since the revolution in Iran, where Iranians fled to the Western world.
Mm-hmm. All of it is everything we have tonight is like.
Thank you very much.
We just put a hole into a round mouth.
In Iranian food, we don't use chili at all. No. It's not hot, but it's aromatic.
Yeah.
So we use turmeric and saffron and dried lime and all kinds of herbs and stuff.
The Kuku in Copenhagen, they are serving the best Iranian food. Listen.
Say it like Jeremy Clarkson. In the world.
In the world. We're getting the metro back in. Don't really know what we do. We've just gone like 2 stops the wrong way. We're gonna go on this train and see if it takes us back to where we need to be. I don't know. Taphouse had 61 different beers on draft. If you're into mad tasting IPAs and stouts, this place is a must visit. All was going well until Sarah had a little bit of an accident.
I slapped my glass on the floor and I cut my goddamn head.
We're done. We're done for the evening. We are heading back to the hotel. It's been a wonderful evening. It's been a wonderful evening in this wonderful city. This place, Where? Chinese place? Sam's Bar.
Karaoke.
Is karaoke there now?
Yeah.
Shall we go in there now?
You want to sing?
Do you want to sing?
I could sing.
We're gonna go sing. Wonderful. Copenhagen is a wonderful city. Monday morning. It's not the morning actually, it's the afternoon. I got a bit carried away last night, I think. All the karaoke and shots and lager. It's a very infectious city, so watch yourself. Today on the agenda we have Umami sandwich, Warpigs, and plenty of bars and that. Sorry, mate. So let's see how this one plays out, shall we? Umami Sandwich was our chosen destination to cure the hangover. We were warmly welcomed by Mohammed, the owner, who was a larger-than-life character we both loved.
I'm gonna show you how to make the most famous sandwich. We start with some veggie, some truffle. Now we get the meat. That's it, easy peasy. Boom.
We also got a taco burger, which uses toasted brioche burger buns as the taco shell for the super tender pulled beef. He adds hot sauce, meat, pickles, and some greens to top it all off.
So it's a taco burger. So it's a burger bun that's just been turned into a taco. Oh my god. That's insane. It's so good. It's so juicy, it's just melting in my mouth, it's like butter.
And nice and spicy.
It is spicy. Fair play. Fair play to Mohammed here. He's out here, he's smashing it. Time for the main event, which is the famous hot beef sandwich from Umami Sandwich. I love the bread. Really nice, pickly, crispy, slaw. That truffle cutting through. Just a really well constructed sandwich we're looking at here. I was very hungover when I came through the store. And I'm walking out a changed man. A new man. A better man. It's a big yes from me.
Thanks for sitting here.
Cheers, man. First beer of the day. Kronenberg Blanc. Stunning. That glass. Sexy, sexy glass. Look at that. It's a shame you can't get this stuff in the UK, you know. I'd be on it all the time. Probably a good thing that it's not in the UK, actually.
At the centre of Copenhagen's beating heart in Vesterbro lies Mikkeler Bar. Craft beer fans will know all about this brewery, and the cellar bar is the first location that they had. Delicious. Jernbane Cafeen had character oozing from its doors. Known as the Railroad Pub, the walls are adorned with a plethora of railway memorabilia. It was like being in a Francis Bourgeois wet dream. They even had a cute little model train that circled the whole place. We went to the Proud Mary for a stein to lube us up for the incoming visit to Warpigs. Mikkeler built this place from scratch to serve up traditional style Texas barbecue for the good people of Copenhagen. Everything smoked low and slow.
You got a tea going on, this is almost done actually. You can tell it's almost done, it's extremely tender. Bit of smoke ring action there. I mean, if you do that, it will just come apart. Just Danish pork smoked for about 14 hours. Nice little portion right there. We cook them whole and they're served just like that, whole. Extremely juicy, extremely tender. Most meats we actually do salt and pepper. It's a pork sausage with jalapeno and cheddar. Just so you can try both and see. You got here the buffalo wings. These are the most mild ones with a fermented sauce that we make in house, and then it's mixed half-half with concentrated butter. Szechuan wings. This we use red Szechuan pepper. It's a fairly strong one. And then the deaf ones, Carolina Reaper and habaneros. Hush puppies, that's deep fried cornbread with pimento, so you want to break this in half and just scoop the pimento cheese. Mac and cheese tots, so deep fried mac and cheese with extra cheese. And then we actually spray them with a little bit of truffle oil and then a little bit of fermented hot sauce on top.
I want to go in this football. Jesus Christ. That brisket is a fucking joke. Oh, that's good. They're fucking well spicy. Oh my god, babe. Where the rib? Outrageous. I can't believe how good it is. I felt like something really, really magical was happening all around me. The vibe was amazing, the meat was ridiculous, the people were great, I was made to feel really, really welcome there. Priority numero uno, get to fucking Warpigs. We're going to Spunk Bar again, and probably gonna have like 3 or 4 pints, and then it's probably gonna be time for bed. Maybe. You never know.
we're going back to Sam's Bar. I sensed corruption in there last night. The same people singing again and again and again. And I was like, it doesn't seem right. There were 3 pages of songs and names. I was on there, and you know what I did? I went over there to the barman and I said, hey fella, I said, what can I do to bump myself up a little bit? He said, we can do some shots. And that's why I woke up this morning feeling like I fucking been shagged in the head. I found corruption and I capitalised. We're back at Sam's Bar now. It's a special place. It's a special place. We're getting some taquitos, we're getting some pizza, we're getting bananas for tomorrow, and we got some waters. 7-Eleven's great here. It's like a piss person's dream, because you can just get everything that you need for the next morning. And I need all of this. I need all of this, because tomorrow's gonna be trouble for me, and I'm excited to see what it brings. I really am. Good night. We've only gone and done it again. Got carried away last night, again, with the karaoke. We're gonna do a little bit of sightseeing, and then we're gonna find some nice bars, nice food. We're not gonna go to, what's it called?
Sam's.
We're not gonna go to Sam's Bar tonight. We might do.
No, we're not.
All right, yeah, we're not. Just walking along the canal here, on the way to the Little Mermaid statue. We got to the Little Mermaid and tourists were everywhere, unveiled in 1913 to commemorate Danish author Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale of the same name. It was alright if you're into that sort of thing. Next up on the agenda was Nyhavn, one of the most famous stretches of canal in the city, packed full of great bars and restaurants. We fancied a hot dog, so we queued up at Tikan for a traditional Danish dog, with mustard, ketchup, crispy onions, fresh onions and pickles. Good dog. A good boy. Tired from all the touristing, we found a bar called Nyhavn 17 to sit outside and have a drink. Kronenberg Rose on draft, which frankly is a revelation. I mean, it shouldn't be allowed to be this good. It's like a really nice wheat beer, but then there's like obviously you've got the raspberry in it. It tastes a little bit like a Panda Pop, but it'll get you fucking leathered. Also got a lovely little cocktail glass full of chili nuts here. I'm just in love with this city. This city can do no wrong in my eyes. And this Kronenberg Rosé is the icing on the cake. Wow. From there we walked a short distance to Christiania, Freetown. It's a self-governed commune with its own laws. You can't take photos or videos in the green light district where street vendors sell marijuana. It's an incredibly unique place and definitely worth a walk around. Next up was a seafood restaurant called Hooked, just over the bridge from Christiania. We got the famous lobster roll, chips, and of course, the fish and chips.
Phenomenal.
Wow, that's ridiculous. This lobster roll's frankly a joke. The chips have got vinegar powder on them, so you get all the vinegariness and the acidity, but they're crispy, they're not soggy. Genius. Genius. It's fresh pollock. Caught today. Tartar sauce for lines. Moist, soft, crispy, salty, vinegary. So if you come to Christiania, you've got the munchies.
This is the gaff. Hooked. Cheers.
Heidi's bar was a Bavarian-style bar that sold Erdinger, so we had a couple of pints of that before moving on.
Thank you very much to Hooked Restaurant for sorting me out with a new hat. We are now heading to, where, my love?
La Fontaine.
La Fontaine, little jazz club apparently. Chin chin. Carlsberg here is good. My brain can't comprehend that. Despite everything that this woman said earlier on, we're going to Sam's bar. Sam's bar. And we're going to go and sing.
One last hurrah.
What are you going to sing?
I'm not going to sing tonight.
Sam's bar is the best bar in Copenhagen, and that is a fact. It's a fact. Jesus fucking Christ. What a place this is. Just a really nice night. We did a little duet, didn't we? Did a Aladdin. I can't even begin to tell you the vibes in this city. We went to 7-Eleven, and I think it's about time to start respecting 7-Eleven. That's exactly what I need right now.
This is the best though.
Oh, God. This thing is a taquito. It's chicken, it's Mexican, it's spicy, it's deep fried. There's a lot to like here. And there's cheese in there as well. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care now. Last day, Copenhagen. God knows what's going to happen today. Flights at 10 p.m. May the chips fall as they may. I've never seen Kilkenny outside of Ireland. And there's only a few places in Ireland that you can do it. That's too drinkable. 20 past 1 in the afternoon. And I found a drink that I can potentially drink 20 pints of. This day just got a little bit more dangerous, I'd say.
We walked to the taxi rank via a few lovely buildings and got a lift across to one of the city's famous food markets. Torvehallerne. This place was like Aladdin's cave if you love food, especially meat and fish. We wanted to try some more local dishes. Smørrebrød is an open Danish rye bread sandwich, usually topped with cold cuts of meat or fish. Sarah opted for the egg and prawn. Next up was Den Grone Kutter. They had so much fish to choose from, but we went with the cuttlefish, which you just scoop onto the bread and eat.
Looks good. Sensational stuff, out. That dill coming
So
through.
dilly.
Yeah. Bread's amazing. No, it's for you, my love.
No.
I've got my own. There's plenty more food to come, trust me.
I got the spicy fisk frikadelle, which is essentially just a fish meatball.
Good.
You know when you get like masala fish?
Let me try.
Fish frikadelle.
Spicy.
Spicy. Definitely recommend coming here. There's a lot of places. And they all look really, really fucking good. We're going to try and eat as many of them as possible before I get full.
Chickens that we had at Warpigs.
These are from Venø, from Limfjorden. It's an invasive species, Pacific Ocean. And this one is Rømø. It's from the southern part of Denmark. This one is a bit more creamy and this one is a bit more mineral and salty, but they are still wild, salty oysters, and you can taste the wildness in the sea in them.
Bit of lemon in there. That's so fresh. So fresh, so salty. The second one was a little bit creamier. It's a place called Have, and that was really good. And so was this.
I am going to try and explain what is going on with this salmon tartare. Oh my god, it's absolutely gorgeous, that is. That smoked salmon is insane. Probably about time to go somewhere else and try some more. Slagterlund was slinging out these roast porchetta sandwiches which smelled absolutely unbelievable. Oh god.
Good.
Oh god. You know when you get like a perfect roast pork, it's crispy and it's soft. It's that taste when your teeth just sinking. Oh my god. It's got sauerkraut, pickles, really beautifully cooked, moist, crispy, crackly pork. It's outstanding, is what it is. This food hall was changed my life. Why don't we come here every single day? We could have just spent every single day in here. It's cheap as well. All of it's cheap. We've got oysters and the beer and salmon tartare. It's all swanky shit. It only cost 20 quid for all that. Brilliant. So this is the food hall opposite that smells of coffee. Lots of pastries, lots of coffee places, bit of booze as well, lots of chocolate. Highly recommend these two little food halls here. Our time in Copenhagen was drawing to a close, but there was still one last place on my bucket list. Gasoline Grill. The Danes are proud of this one. It's widely regarded as the best burger in the city. Unfortunately, the price makes Five Guys look like the McDonald's Saver menu, but we still had to try it. Right, here we go. Apparently, Copenhagen's best burger. Oh well, oh, it's a big boy. Would you look at the size of him? It's a damn good burger. The meat's nice and rare, soft, nice little char, all the fresh veg on top. Got that cheese on there. They know what they do it well. And sometimes you have to just sort of look at them and go, yeah, fair enough. So we've also got this gasoline sauce. The fries are crinkle cut. Listen. That sauce is excellent. And even though it took us 20 minutes to get this order, I'm still very fucking happy with it. Gasoline Grill are doing all the right things here. Didn't want to like this place. I felt like it had too much hype. It's not the best burger in the world. Make no bones about that. It's a damn good burger. These chips are addictive. Get yourself out here to Gasoline Grill. We've had a really nice time in Copenhagen. This airport is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Like, subscribe, tune in for the next one. Next one is Amsterdam. Let's fucking go.